It's that time of the year again. More Destiny Doom posting. It's not like there's enough of that out there already. God damn it, Bungie, why the fuck can't you make actually good decisions for Destiny once in your studio's lifetime? If you can't tell, this is basically a sequel to my previous Destiny's in a terrible state video, which if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll throw it in the description if you do want to check it out. But to summarize it, I basically just threw up my main issues with Destiny, which is basically the portal, power level system, all the grind, pretty much everything. I made an entire video also explaining my issues with the portal and just saying that wish Bungie would remove it. I'll link that in the description if you want to check that out. I am using text to speech in it though because I was sick when I was recording that, so just a little warning there. Anyways, before we continue, like, subscribe, comment, share. It would mean a lot to me if you did so please do that. Anyways, back to the video. If you haven't seen, people aren't really happy with the state of the game. There's a bunch of content creators leaving, taking breaks. Dado, they're probably Destiny's biggest content creator, which as far as I know hasn't taken any real breaks from Destiny content. He's taking one until Renegades, which is until December, which is 3 months. Now I know that it's because of the community that he's taking a break or whatever, but you gotta understand that the community is like this because of Bungie. It's Bungie. Bungie has been continually abusing us for so long that this is our only response. This is the only way we can actively voice our frustration. And yeah, I know that's not entirely justified. I saw that into the live stream. Okay, I saw that, but to a certain point, it is genuinely justified. Like here, I'll throw up a little visual model to help you understand. Further help explain this, I'm going to use a little visual guide. So this Gundam right here, it's going to represent Bungie. This Dreadnought, the player base. This little guy here, like Dad and all the other streamers. So Bungie, with their really bad choices, like stuff like the Portal, they rape the player base by forcing very terrible changes onto them. Now the player base isn't happy about being raped, so we take it out on the streamers since they're the closest people Bungie goes. If we get the streamers to agree with us, Bungie might actually listen. Now this is how I understand. At least it might be different from my point of view. This is how I completely understand the whole a Bungie community streamer relationship thing. So yeah, we take it on the streamers. Now streamers for some reason are they're incapable of understanding why we are so mad. They just for something in their head it just doesn't click. And so obviously they basically ignore our criticisms somewhat because it was just a bunch of talk as overly toxic, which I mean, yeah, we are kind of toxic, but we're toxic for a reason. Because Bungie keeps raping us. And so the feedback doesn't really get magnified. Streamers keep on pushing what they want Destiny to be, which is this grind infested hellhole, which is how we got to this current state of the the mega rape, which is the portal, basically. So yeah, that's basically my little handy visual guide explanation or whatever. Now I'm probably gonna get banned from Destiny for making a rape joke because that's Bungie's priority. Gotta ignore the cheaters, ban the edgy people. Who cares about the dwindling player base? Oh yeah, by the way, did you know that Destiny 2 on Steam went under 10,000 concurrent players for the first ever time just a couple days ago? I'm not lying. That's genuinely how bad this is. That's genuinely how raped the player base is. Now to talk about the epic raid, it looks nice. I'm probably not going to play it because I don't know, just all the enjoyment for raiding 3 has just been sucked out completely. Desert Perpetual is just really boring, honestly. Personally for me at least, it's my least favorite raid that I've ever played. Actually, no, Garden of Salvation is probably actually the worst. But yeah, and it's really funny because that skyrocketed the population back up to nearly 30,000 just from the raid alone. And it genuinely hurts me to see such good content be put inside such a garbage game with a company that regularly rapes its player base. It's genuinely painful. Now, can Bungie come back from this? Can they avert the death of Destiny 2? I honestly have a very hard time believing it. unless Renegades is somehow like some divine intervention gift from God, I don't see a future for this game at all. Not unless like remove the portal and actually listen to the player base, which Bungie will not do. They will never do. Any chance of that died with Joe Blackburn leaving. So I really only see two possible futures for Destiny. Either the game crashes and burns and Bungie dissolves into Sony basically, or Sony completely takes over Bungie and actually forces them to make good decisions. Either way, we don't really win. So yeah, the future is looking pretty bleak. However, if Bungie does listen to the player base, they can revive the game. Now, I'm gonna probably make a separate video detailing what Bungie would have to do, at least from my point of view, to save the game. But yeah, a very, very slim chance of that, of like them having a change of heart and actually saving the game and actually, listening to the player base instead of listening to like the stats and the stream and what the streamers want. And with that, that's basically the video. It's kind of short, I know, but I really wanted to just cover like this, I guess, development to get it out there, my opinion out there, because that's what I like to do. I like to get my opinion out on stuff. But yeah, if you want to see more content from that, just like and subscribe, please. It would genuinely mean a lot to me. Just leave a comment if you agree with me, if you have any opinions on how I can improve my videos. If you, I don't know, just want to comment or something, do that, and also share so more people can see my video. So yeah, that's it. Peace out. Bye.